Hire an extremely good accountant and lawyer before you start. That is definitely the most important thing. You can try and do it on your own, especially if you have very good Chinese skills. But if you're launching a WOFE, which is a wholly owned foreign enterprise, there's a lot of red tape to get through, as with opening a company in any culture. But China can be especially difficult at times. So just hire someone who is very fluent in the culture of opening businesses, and also just in Chinese, because it's incredibly difficult to do on your own as a foreigner, even if your Chinese is excellent. And also think very carefully about where you want to launch your company. Shanghai is a great place. I love it here. Very happy to live here. But if you can open it in a free trade zone, Sanya is a great place as well. So there's a lot of opportunities, especially right now in China. Yeah, and just in the same vein as the first thought, when I first moved to China, it was incredibly easy to get a visa. Basically, they were handing them out like candy. It's much harder now. I don't think I could have started my company in the same way that I did now. So just make sure that you're up to date on all the new visa regulations, because they change really, really quickly. And so it can make hiring people difficult.
Great.
The first thing that comes to mind for me, so we're a tech company registered as a biotech, and it's technology that is imported from abroad. And so we found a number of programs throughout China that encourage tech transfer, and we were able to take advantage of those programs. Our business is registered in Chaoyang District in Beijing, and that was where we found the most financial support through programs that they offered. We went through kind of a pitch competition there, and did very well, and ended up with a nice, a nice non-dilutive grant that helped us out a lot in the first couple of years. And so because of the way our business is structured, we set up shop in China. I'm the only non-Chinese employee. And so we are not really set up to get support from, like the state of Colorado. They want to use exports to increase employment in Colorado, by increasing exports. And we were just going all in on China. And so we looked locally for resources in country, and there are quite a few programs there in our particular field that were extremely helpful.
We're also taught, of course, that the Chinese live under this communist system, which is just hideous. And so they must hate their government much more than we do. And that's the preconception that you're certainly taught. When you go there, what you find out is, in general, people in China like their government. And partially it's not democratic in any particular way, but it is quite representative. And it's hard for Americans to imagine how that's possible, how a government might be autocratic and at the same time represent the will of the people and actually do certain stupid little things like fixing potholes and delivering the mail pretty well. And in my case, I don't have we're a small company, we're not doing a whole lot, but we've had some interactions with government agencies and certainly economic development agencies in the cities that are trying to get us to move there. In the general, what I find is that the competence of Chinese government officials is shockingly high compared to what you typically run into in the United States. and their willingness to make it work and to find a way to help you is pretty high for the most part. Now, I don't know if that's just because I'm an enthusiastic, friendly American guy who walks into every room and just finds a way to get everybody to want to do my thing, or if that's just the way they are. Right?